Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I have here a huge box from Kat. Thank you, Kat. It's taken me a while to actually unbox this because there's so much in it and I wanted to be able to dedicate my time to this. But I want to show you what Kat has sent me, and then she also sent me a crap ton of inks. Open with caution. So I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that she shared, and I'll swatch half of the inks, and then the other half I will swatch in a second video. So Kat wrote me a lovely letter and I've read it and it's beautiful, and I'm going to actually put this into my pen and ink journal. I love being able to add the letters that friends have sent me into my pen and ink journal, just because it's part of the inks that I've received, so that will also go in there. And then there's these really cute vinyl stickers. Let me see, I'm not gonna go over everyone. Exist loudly. Oh, I am. Gotta do what you gotta do to be happy. Perfectly imperfect. All of your feeling. Oh, I love these. Thank you. Absolutely love them. And then, ooh, I really like that sticker. And oh, a whole bunch of, oh, I love that. I don't have those Coffee Monsters Co-Washi or the fountain pen one. That's her new ink one, and that one is cool too. Oh, love them. Then, ooh, what is this? These are handy little planning tools. The glue is great for tip-ins. Ooh, I always have trouble with tip-ins, but this is perfect. And then the other thing is a sticker lifter. It's great for getting under sticker or washi when you want to pull them back up. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have, ooh, pet tape. Oh gosh, that looks really cute. And then this, oh, I love the colors of that one. Love that. Then these, oh, these are cute. I also love the paper clips. These are so cute. Then more pet tape, gosh. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, I might have to use these. Then I need to cut them out. And then, oh, okay, what is this? I don't want to wreck this. I don't want to wreck it. Being very careful. Oh my gosh, look at the paper and just the amount of wrapping that's gone into this, Kat. Thank you so much. Ooh, more stuff. Did I miss anything? Cute little washi. These are for comparing similar inks. Oh, I remember these. These are great. Then more washi from the Coffee Monsters Co. Oh, Aerofil paper. Yes, I've been actually wanting to buy a pad of the Aerofil paper from Amazon, so I'm glad to be able to try some, so thank you. And then I like this washi, really pretty, and that little card, the washi card too, and then more of this beautiful pet tape. That's lovely, lovely. And even the paper. Then we have, oh, I love these clips. I love these paper clips. And they're in rose gold and silver and bronze and black. I love them. Ooh, ooh, okay. Not like you need to see it. Then the inks, I'm gonna put that aside here. Then we have more Aerofil paper. This one is graph, and then these cute, cute little puppy stickers. Okay, which one looks like Lucy the most? I don't know if you can see that. Let's put the paper behind it. Which one looks like Lucy? Possibly that one. And let's see here. I know we're spending way more time on these dog stickers than I thought I would, but they're so cute. Possibly that one, but her tail's not like that. Oh, those are so cute though. So cute. And then Aerofil paper. And then there's still something on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to admit that I did initially take a peek at this box and didn't see that there was this much stuff in it. Oh gosh. Ooh, that was a big bag. Ooh, more Aerofil paper and more pet tape. And what's this? Oh, a notebook. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Ooh, with the grid marker and everything. Oh, Kat, thank you so much. Like, this is just, it's it's more than I could have ever asked for. Like, this is a like Christmas, birthday, Thanksgiving, all of that packed into one lovely package. So thank you, Kat. I'm going to pack this up and then we'll get to swatching some inks. Along with all of that, she sent this tin box that she had to wrap with hair ties, otherwise the lid wouldn't stay on. I am overfilled with inky goodness. I love the sticker. Wow. Okay. So I've already looked in here. There's 24 ink samples in here, which is crazy. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take the top 12, like the top layer of 12, and that is what I will be swatching today. And then the bottom 12, I will swatch in a different video a couple of weeks from now, because I need to spread out the goodness. Right? Delay that gratification. All right, so I'm going to put that away. Now I have here my Hobonichi notebook that I do my ink swatching in. I will be swatching with my Speedball B-nib. I've switched to the size 0 because this one is larger than the size 1. My Kakimori steel nib. These nib holders are from River City Pen Co. And River City Pen Co. actually sell the Kakimori nibs as well as the new Colorburst nibs if you want to check them out. And then off camera, I will be swatching ink samples on Rhodia paper, because if you haven't seen it yet, every ink that I have ever tried, I have sampled on Rhodia paper. So when I started my fountain pen journey, I have swatched every ink that I've ever tried. And for me, it's a great way to just look at every single ink I've ever tried. I don't own all of these, but I have tried all of these. So I'm going to do that with the Rhodia paper. And then I will also be swatching in my, oops, if I can put these away. This is my, I guess, A5 rings that I have with Tomoe River paper, and I've stamped it with a stamp that I got from Muse Pens, and I've organized it by color family so that I can compare the different inks. All right, after all that, let's get started. The first ink is Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil. I have been wanting to try this ever since I saw it, but I've been trying to be good this year. For 2025 anyway. Yeah, I've been trying to be good this year in terms of just using what I have and trying not to buy inks. So an ink swap or just a lovely fountain pen friend sending me these inks is just so lovely. So thank you. Oh gosh, that is gorgeous. That's beautiful. So I'm now going to put some on my Kakimori stainless steel nib. So this is Lennon Toolbar. Feels very wet. And this is sesame oil. Oh, I love the shade of this brown. Really pretty. So I'm going to do the line swatches now. I love how the stainless steel nib puts down those line swatches. So smooth. Beautiful. So that is Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil. Next we have Van Diemen's Wine Glass, and I know Kat sent these because I said that I'm a little low in the variety of blue inks that I have. So let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, I really like these brighter blues. I do have, that's going down. I do have, what is it? Pilot Roshizuku Shinkai, which is a blue-black, and I don't really gravitate towards it. The only reason that I keep it is because my husband likes it. Van Diemen's. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. It reminds me a little bit of Konpeki. Wine Glass Bay. Let's see here. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And just look at how, I guess, even my line widths look. But look at this, I don't see any red sheening happening, which happens with Konpeki, but there is some pooling around the edges here. So I can't wait to see how that dries and how the shading looks. So that's Van Diemen's Wine Glass Bay. The next ink is Van Diemen's Hanging Lake. And I'm just checking to see if there's any shimmer in there, and I don't see any. So let's go ahead and swatch with my Speedball B-nib. Ooh, there's a bubble. Oh, and I do have to say that there were no inks that leaked, because this was sent when it was super cold here. That is a rich blue. That is super, super rich. It goes down really dark too. Look, I've got ink on me already. So this is Van Diemen's Hanging Lake. It's one of those blue blacks, and I can see it already sheening a little bit down at the bottom here. Van Diemen's Hanging Lake. Let's see what it looks like in the line. Whoops. See, that's not my best one. Oh wow, look at that. Now, I'm not normally into blue blacks, but I will give this one a try. Because yeah, even in like just this small writing sample, you can see that it's blue rather than black, and I like that. So, Van Diemen's Hanging Lake. The next ink is Rohrer & Klingner Blue-Eyed Mary. And I think this one is more teal or turquoise than it is blue. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah. Oh, did somebody hear Lucy whining? She wants to get off the chair. She's currently sitting on my chair. That's beautiful. I like the shading that's happening too. There's some pooling around the edges that has a very, very slight red sheen. So that is Rohrer and Klingner. Reminds me a little bit of Robert Oster Fire and Ice, but I haven't used that one too much. And this one is Blue-Eyed Mary. Blue-Eyed Mary. And the line swatch. That's pretty. Oh yeah, I definitely don't have enough of these in my collection. That's lovely. Rohrer & Klingner, Blue-Eyed Mary. The next ink is Diamine Indigo. And I'm always so surprised, although I shouldn't be, I'm always so surprised at how many Diamine inks I haven't tried. And that shouldn't surprise me because there are so many Diamine inks. Ooh, this one reminds me of Shinkai for sure. Pilot Iroshizuku Shinkai. Lovely. Now that I'm seeing this ink in comparison to, for example, Van Diemen's Hanging Lake, this definitely is more like Pilot Iroshizuku Shinkai, and this one is definitely darker, more like Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukio. So this is Diamine. And what was it again? Indigo. My brain today. I took a nap during my lunch hour at work. It was literally a cat nap, like 5 minutes, but I definitely needed it. Oh, that's really pretty. Even though I said I don't normally like blue-black, but I like how the writing sample looks. So we'll see. Diamine Indigo. The next ink is Wearingeul Atlas, and this one has some shimmer. So let's agitate that a bit. And it looks like this one, the shimmer agitates pretty well. So let's get some here on my Speedball nib. Oh, pretty. I think Wearingeul do their shimmers really well. I think the one that has trouble is Robert Oster, but that's a story for another day. So this is Wearingeul. Atlas. I really like the shade, or like the tone of this blue, and then the shimmer in it is like this silvery blue, really pretty. Oh wow, I wonder what this would be like in a pen. So Wearingeul Atlas, I like that one. Actually, the more I look at that, it's got a mix of like, and I've done it on the Rhodia paper, it's like a blue shimmer, but then there's also like a tinge of gold to it too. That is really, really interesting. Next we have a Mont Blanc Gustave Klimt. Now I can't remember if I've ever tried any Mont Blanc inks. I'm gonna have to look through my Rhodia stash here. Oops, sorry for moving the phone or the camera. Oh, I like that. That is an interesting blue. This one goes down more like Tsukio, I think, Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukio. And I'm comparing a lot to Pilot Iroshizuku inks for the blues because I don't have a lot of other blues other than the two Pilot Iroshizuku. So this is Gustave Klimt. And the line width, oh, love that. I really like that. In the line width, it actually looks a little more turquoise, but then when it dries, it is definitely blue. And you can see around the edges here, there's going to be some sheening around the edges. So that is Mont Blanc Gustave Klimt. Next we have Sailor Ohio, and that's what it looks like just from the top there. Looks like it's going to be a really rich brown. So let's see. Oops, but way too much on there. Way too much. So I'm gonna actually wipe that off here. Oh, that's lovely. That reminds me of a, what is my adjective for it? Creamy brown, or it looks more like a suede or leather brown. So this is Sailor Ohio. So what does it look like when I do the line widths? Yeah, it does look like a leathery brown. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, like a suede or a leather. It looks like it has texture, that ink. So that is Sailor Ohio. Next we have a Robert Oster Oklahoma City. I haven't tried, I don't think I've tried any of the Robert Oster like cities or anything like that, but I haven't heard of this one. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like the greens that are a little bit more like foresty or mossy. So this one is Robert Oster. Oops. Reminds me a little bit more of like the Ferris Wheel Press Peter Moss, but maybe I'm just thinking of something else. So Oklahoma City. Oops. Oklahoma City. And oh, it kind of reminds me of Monarcha Nepal. I like that type of, oh, it looks like I had a little bit of brown in there. Oopsie. Oh well. So that is Robert Oster, Oklahoma City. And you're like, did I get some old ink in there? I thought I'm cleaning these out. Oh gosh. The next ink is Ink Institute Lavender Coral. That sounds pretty. Hold on, let me fix my setup here. I was talking to Katie about this the other day. I'm very peculiar about how my paper has to lay flat on the pencil board for me to do any ink swatching or writing. I'm just very particular about that, and I don't know why. It's just a thing. But like my paper has to lay flat. It can't fold over or anything. Ooh, lovely grayish purple. That's nice. See how that's darkening in certain spots and then becoming pink in other spots? It's really lovely. What does it remind me of? I think it's another Robert Oster ink, and I can't remember which one. This is Ink Institute Lavender Haze. I really love the chroma shading purple inks when you can see the purple. And I just realized it matches the pen holder that I'm using. Whoops. You see, yeah, it kind of matches the pen holder I'm using. Love that. Ink Institute Lavender Haze. Next we have Rohrer and Klingner Magenta. There's quite a few Rohrer and Klingner inks. I've only ever tried two. I think two. I don't think I've tried too many more than that. Ooh, that is punchy. That is a punchy magenta. Lovely. I really like that. I always say it reminds me of a different ink. It's probably reminiscent to me of Yamabudo, but I'm not the expert on Yamabudo, so I wouldn't be able to really say that. So this is, ooh, very wet Rohrer and Klingner Magenta. That should say something though, if like each of these inks reminds me of another ink that I've already tried. I mean, what does that say about how many inks I've tried or how many inks that we own? Well, it's so great to try new inks. Some of them are very, very similar. And when you're writing with them, while the ink swatches are lovely and you can really see the differences in them, when you write with them, some inks just look exactly the same in a fine or an extra fine nib. Not to say that the fountain pen ink business isn't, you know, great, but we don't need all of them. It's great to try and it's fun to share samples with friends because I love being able to paint with them and try them all out and say that I have tried them. I don't know where I'm going with this point, but that is Rohrer and Klingner Magenta. The last ink is Tasha Ugu Isu. Now I have tried Tasha Ugu Isu Olive, so I don't know if these are the same, but I will still swatch it. Oh, I think, let me look at what I have actually in my book here. Let me pull that out and see. I've pulled out Tasha Ugu Isu Olive, and no, they're not the same. This green is a little bit more blue and cooler. This one looks a little bit more olive, so please correct me if I'm wrong, if they are two different inks, Tasha Ugu Isu and then Tasha Ugu Isu Olive, and let me know if they are two different inks because they do look different to me between these two here. But now that it's drying a little bit, I can kind of see the similarities, so maybe they are the same? I don't know, please let me know down below. So Ugu Isu. Oh, lovely. This one reminds me of Monarcha Nepal. That rich green tone and then the red sheen, kind of reddish brown sheen actually. Lovely. So Tasha Ugu Isu. So that is part one of all of the inks that Kat has sent me. Thank you so much, and these are lovely. Thank you for taking the time to really think about what you wanted to send me, what I had in my collection, what I like, and what I am lacking in my collection. I love this fountain pen community for that people are willing to go out of their way to send you things, and just because they want to send you things, and I love that. So out of all these inks, and actually now that dries more, it is looking more like Ugu Isu Olive, so maybe it's the same, but I really like how Sailor Ohio has dried. That reminds me a little bit more of, well, not so much, kind of like a lighter version of Tasha Ume Murasaki, but maybe not. And this one, Linen Toolbar Sesame Oil, reminds me of Ferris Wheel Press Oyster Hour. That's what it looks like to me. This one looks more like Konpeki or that Andrewillium Shoemaker Butterfly Blue. This one is a lovely dark blue. I didn't think I would like that, but I really like the blue. Reminds me a bit of Ferris Wheel Press Stroke of Midnight, but without the shimmer. And then this one reminds me of Robert Oster Fire and Ice because of that sheen around the edges. I don't know what that reminds me of. Is there an ink vent ink that kind of looks like that? Look at how the shimmer has settled. It's really pretty, although I would be wondering how that would be in a pen. And then Mont Blanc Gustav Klimt looks like Pilot or Roshizuku Shinkai, and almost like a lighter version of Diamine, or sorry, Diamine Indigo is a lighter version of Mont Blanc Gustav Klimt. And then Oklahoma City, Robert Oster Oklahoma City. I love that shade of green. Then Lavender Haze. There are a few that remind me of that, and I think it's like a couple of Robert Oster inks, again with the lavender, or a Sailor ink as well, and I cannot think of it for the life of me right now, my brain. And then Rohrer and Klingner Magenta. I like how punchy that is. Again, reminds me of maybe Diamine Inkvent Jingleberry without the shimmer. Really pretty, or Party Time without the shimmer. And then Tasha Uguisu. Now that it is drying, it does look more like Uguisu Olive, so please correct me. And I know I've repeated that multiple times, but please correct me. All right, but that is it for part 1. Part 2 will be coming in a couple of weeks, and I'm in awe. I am in awe. Now I feel like I did this. I'm like, I should have put all the blues up there and then Linen Teal Bar down here, but anyway. All right, let me know which of these you've tried before and which are your favorites. If you haven't tried them, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and once again, thank you to Kat for sending these through. Don't forget to hit to like and subscribe. Thanks again, and have yourselves a great day.